Well, the heat was no joke today, which made for some brutal conditions. The heat can affect us in many ways, anything from mild to life-threatening. AHS is reminding people to check the air quality before heading out to see whether a heat warning is in effect. Now, if you are trying to keep cool, they suggest using air conditioning if it is accessible. If you don't have AC, another alternative could be heading into a basement, if you can, or a cool location. Now, some other tips include closing your blinds, avoid strenuous activity, take lots of breaks, and drink lots of water. Now, when it comes to heat-related illnesses, some of the signs to be mindful of are headaches, weakness, fatigue, nausea, sometimes chills, and profuse sweating. Kevin McEwen, Deputy Fire Chief with Lethbridge Fire and Emergency Services, says they expect an increase in heat-related calls over the next little bit.
So all of our crews are trained and have the right equipment to properly deal with that. As well, there'll be has been some messaging from the City of Lethbridge about what people can do to stay cool and to keep themselves safe.
Luke Palmer, Emergency Planning and Risk Manager with the City of Lethbridge, says there are places throughout the city where people can go if they are trying to get out of the heat.
We have comfort centers available during normal operating hours. City libraries, the mall is another option, as well as other facilities. So we encourage people to take advantage of those as required and you're out and about in the city. And we want people to have fun out there, but do it safely. Being aware of the current conditions is paramount, just because these negative impacts from the heat could rest quite quickly. It could be about 20 minutes before somebody starts seeing severe symptoms. So we want to be very careful with that.
Meantime, the heat did not stop folks from heading out today and enjoying the sunshine. Some people we spoke to took in the heat by taking a float down the river.
It's out in nature, so you get to still enjoy the summer and be outside, which you don't get to do during the winter times and fall. And the river's nice and cool, so it's refreshing. You can jump in it, just cool down real quick.
As you mentioned, Jeanette, today was one of our hottest days, but temperatures will be cooling down as the week goes on. I'll have all those details coming up later on in the show.